Imagine a world where every purchase we make has the power to change the future. A world where our choices as a consumer are not just what's in our shopping cart, but the plans. Today, we embark on a journey to become a wise consuming warrior. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being here. I'm Marianne. This is Rita, Patty, and me. And our topic is Wise Consuming Warrior, embracing green consumption for a brighter future. We divided our presentation into 4 parts. First, Patty will talk about the introduction.
Have you ever started to consider the consequences of our daily choices as consumers? In recent years, we have witnessed an alarming increase in natural disasters and unsustainable practices. The disasters include biodiversity loss, pollution, melting glaciers, and extreme weather events. This has raised global awareness about the need to face climate issues. In line with this growing environmental consciousness, Disney have also recognized the importance of being green. They have tried to adopt eco-friendly practices like recycling and test that to encourage green consumption. And what is green consumption? It means making choices that emphasize sustainability and environmental responsibility in our daily life, like using organic products and renewable energy. According to a study in 2018, consumers express willingness to change their consumption habits. However, not many of them are inclined to switch to eco-friendly products. In other words, consumers' concern for the environment does not turn into action easily. There are still many people who buy too much unknowingly. While green consumption is a global trend, we would like to know more about it from a local perspective. On one hand, we are curious if local businesses are making similar efforts for green consumption. Besides, we are also curious about the behaviors and thoughts of our peers, that is, high school students. Therefore, we would like to answer 2 research questions. First, what are the steps that public and private sectors have taken to promote green consumption? Second, what are high school students' shopping habits and how are these habits related to green consumption? Next, Nini will continue with the method.
For each research question, we use different methods to collect the data we needed. The instrument we use to answer a part of our first research question is a list of 22 interview questions. By talking to Mr. Zhang Huipeng, the store owner of the Bridge shop of Dizen, we got a lot of information about the operation of Dizen and their actual effort to promote green consumption. To answer research question 2, we designed a questionnaire consisting of 26 questions. The questions topics including high school students' awareness, purchasing habits, their willingness to buy eco-friendly products, and their views on packaging. Next, procedure. We searched the internet for information from the official website of a public sector and a private business. The former is Environmental Protection Administration, and the latter is PC Home. To understand more about plastic restriction policy, we also looked over many news articles. Next, we arranged an interview with Mr. Zhang Huipeng. After finishing it, we took an in-depth tour inside the store to better understand their eco-friendly packaging, recycling policy, and more. Then, for research question 2, we did an online survey to collect the data and responses from Taiwanese senior high school students. We received 401 valid responses in total. Most of the participants are female, and the majority of them are 12th graders. Next, Rita will continue with the findings and discussion.
Our first research question, the steps that public and private sectors have taken to promote green consumption. We sent a few examples to show possible steps for green consumption. The first one is the plastic banning policy by the Environmental Protection Administration. These are restrictions to reduce single-use beverage cups. As long as you bring your own cups, you can enjoy a minimum discount of $5. This is meant to encourage eco-responsible, sustainable consumption. In addition, private businesses are making similar efforts. One example is PC Home. Their plan consists of 4 actions: green packaging, green transportation, green warehousing, and green financial flow. While satisfying consumers' needs, these actions help reduce carbon emissions and tree felling. We particularly focus on the local business privates. 李仁 It is a chain selling organic groceries and products, encouraging a sustainable life. They've got 4 initiatives to promote eco-friendly shopping. First, their products are made of organic materials and ingredients in response to environmental damage from pesticides to chemical fertilizers. Second, the organic label of a product is shown on its price label. Third, they use biodegradable bags to package products. Also, they glue price stickers directly to the fruit in order to reduce the use of plastic bags. Fourth, they hold educational events frequently, such as farm experiences, to encourage and educate consumers about the importance of organic agriculture. That's all for our research question 1. Next, Minnie, Patty, and I will be telling you about the findings for research question 2.
Our research question 2 is about high school students' purchasing habits and how are these habits related to green consumption. Our survey did reveal some tendencies. First, we don't find it surprising that nearly 90% of the students think that climate change is a serious problem. Next, come to the 2 key concepts, carbon footprint and green consumption. At first, we expected that most of the students had heard of the 2 concepts. However, fewer than 2/3 of them knew what carbon footprint refers to, and even fewer had heard of green consumption. In this era of rising environmental awareness, we are kind of surprised to know that these 2 ideas are now widely known among students. It is not too disappointing to know that half of the students feel guilty for buying too much while shopping, but not many of them believe that online shopping can contribute to an increase in carbon emissions. In other words, still lots of them are not aware that shopping can be a contributing factor to climate change. Next, Rita will continue with high school students' purchasing habits.
We found that fewer than half of the students have the habit of shopping online, and a similar number of them will bring their own shopping bags. This indicates that the plastic banning policy hasn't worked well enough. There is still a lot of room for improvement. Besides, fewer than half of the students shop online with others, and nearly 1/3 of them even wait for free shipping before purchasing in order to reduce their carbon footprint. From our point of view, we believe that the average high school students will now shop online with others or wait until free to buy in order to reduce their carbon footprint. So, the results of these 2 questions are higher than we expected. Moreover, more than half of the students consider their needs before purchasing, and only 1/4 of them buy unwanted items because of discounts. However, we found a result that is different from our expectation. Generally, people are more willing to buy products they like if they give discounts. Take cell phone cases, for example. Nowadays, people cannot live without cell phones, especially high school students. Therefore, the demand for cell phone cases has also increased. Thus, some students will buy cell phone cases with discounts, whether they need them or not. So, in our opinion, the results might be higher than 25%. In addition, 1/3 of high school students prefer food produced close to them and natural food. Although the total number is small, it can be seen that at least a small number of students have green behavior. Next, Patty will continue with eco-friendly products.
Also, we found 25% of them buy products based on eco-labels and environmental concerns. Moreover, 30% of them are willing to purchase eco-friendly products for higher prices. As for the feeling about packaging, half of the students are attracted to the product's packaging, while others are disgusted by over-packaged products. Although half of them are not happy with over-packaging, only 1/3 of them will deliberately buy products that are not over-packaged. This can mean that even though they know what is the right thing to do, only fewer than 1/3 of them will actually do it. Finally, Mary Ann will continue with our conclusion.
In short, we found out that though high school students have awareness about global warming, most of them lack strong feelings towards green consumption. Only some of them have a definite opinion of this issue, while others remain uninvolved. Also, after our interview with Dylan, we noticed that green stores are not yet the prevailing choice when it comes to shopping. Consumers still tend to shop at big supermarkets and popular stores. There is still much to do if we want to change this situation. Therefore, we came up with some suggestions to improve. For students, we can educate them more about green consumption, encourage them to embrace eco-friendly practices, and enhance our efforts by organizing environmentally friendly activities. For businesses, we can promote green stores through social media and cooperate with large companies. By expanding green consumption, we can make sure these stores have the recognition they deserve. We want a future where each individual, especially younger generations, understand their role in protecting the environment. To do so, we must ensure that sustainable consumption is better promoted. Our aim is to continue spreading much more eco-friendly choices. By doing so, we can strive for a brighter future.